Hello, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Well, guys, today we have something very special indeed. We are on the Diamond Society once again, and enjoying the perks thereof. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean, on the weekend, I was had the privilege of enjoying myself on Hypixel with some of the server members. So I have a whole bunch recorded of all the awesome games we played there, guys. It was so much fun. So what I've decided to do is, instead of like bunch it all into one video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it across each Diamond Society video. Just put like one or two little mini games in each video. I think that should be super fun. Just like put a bit of enjoyment, you know, a bit of server togetherness in each video. But also, speaking about server togetherness, yeah, for those of you that have seen the last couple of episodes, you know what I'm talking about. The whole thing with Muse and the restaurant. Well, guys, it's gotten so serious now. We actually went to court about it, and Muse didn't actually show up, which was a bit of a thing. You know, not showing up for a court date is pretty serious. So we're also going to be having a look at that today. And then to finish off, of course, we're going to finish off with our time-lapse. So this episode is jam-packed, guys, with all sorts of good stuff. So just be sure to stay tuned and watch out. But first of all, guys, you'll see I've moved my dark oak trees over here. It just makes it much easier to chop wood. As you can see from this build, it needs a lot of dark oak. Also, Hodag, thankfully, I'll need to give him a bunch of stuff, has agreed to come in and, well, he built of his own initiative a cow farm, which means that now I have tons of leather, so I've been being able to fill in all of these bookshelves over here, which has been super helpful. Also, we've got some statues over here that are being built by Dragon Tech, which are starting to look really, really cool. So go check him out. I don't know if he's going to have any videos on that, but definitely go show some love his way. There's also going to be another one over here and at the back there. Hopefully he'll be able to finish those. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that would be super nice. But yeah, and he's got a payment that he's asked for, so we'll definitely be sure to fill that. That's in my ender chest, unfortunately. There's a very, very professional looking invoice, I must say. Actually, I think I'll go show you guys quickly. And also, just before we run over that way, I want to come over here quickly, and you'll see that we have furnace after furnace after furnace and after furnace, like all of these furnaces filled with glass. And the reason is we are going to be doing a lot of stained glass work in today's time lapse. Going to be going for red stained glass for the crosses, white stained glass for the windows, and I think it's going to look quite nice. You can't get too intricate because then it just looks like a jumbled mess, but I think we're going to go for a simple cross pattern, and I think that's going to look very nice. So let's quickly run over back to the mountain home. It'll be nice to see it again after all this time. So let's come over this way. And this is a little pathway. As you can see, I've been doing some terraforming as well. Just trying to get things looking a bit better and neater. Trying to spruce things up. Pathway straight to the cathedral from the mountain home over here. And Motbot has been doing the work, guys. Look at that. It looks so awesome to see that when around the corner. Just raises the property value. Also some work done by Ravens over there. Guys, things are happening in Uptown. At last. For the longest time, like Mott and I were the only two building here. Then Hodag came in, and I think BC's also got a mountain here somewhere, and Ravens is now here. Yeah. Anybody else in Uptown? I'm not too sure. But yeah, I know Coop was saying he's got some plans here as well, which is awesome. So yeah, whole lot of goodness happening in Uptown at last. Ender chest, that is what I want. So over here is the book, and as you can see, it says the Thrice statues from Dragon Tech, and got one small statue for 3 diamonds at a 45-degree angle, which is something he's never done before, so that's an extra diamond. Additions of wings, another diamond. Small statue, once again, with the wings and 45-degree angle. Large statue for 6 diamonds with wings, 2 diamonds. Materials as supplied by customer. Thank you for using Dragon Tech statues. Alrighty, so he's going to be building the angel statues for us for our cathedral. Thank him very much, guys. Go check him out on his channel. Really, really awesome. Yeah, so, just give him some love. Yeah, and check out all the Diamond Society guys. So, let's hop into a mini game, shall we? And then we'll go straight to court from there. You know, a bit of fun before I die and all my stuff falls out of me. Wow. Alrighty. Yeah, as I was saying, a bit of fun before things go south in the courtroom. Well, not really. It's more get a bit serious. So thank you guys very much for watching. Yeah, and then we'll go straight into time-lapse way. As always, my name is Matthias. Good night, and God bless. Bye for now.
Kind of a rabble kind of deal.
Just make some noise. Talk. Wake up. Yep.
What?
I'm awake.
All right. Anyway, court is in session, everybody. The Honorable BC is presiding here in the clock tower. Today we're here to discuss the issue of an unlawful establishment being run by a potentially or a bad person. Possibly, not proven yet, but we have evidence, we have witnesses here, and we are going to get to the bottom of this. BC, yes?
Yes. This is correct.
Would you like to read out the charges?
What is... yeah, so... Who's the prosecutor?
Oh, that is correct. I should probably bring that upon us. The prosecutor is Matthias. Where is he?
Yes, I'm here.
Bring him in.
Mr.
Yes.
Matthias. Welcome. And the defendant.
The defendant is Mr. Muse. Muse, would you please enter the courtroom?
Muse.
I was outside. I was alone there. There was no one else.
How about do we have legal representation for Mr. Muse? Mr. Dave, are you somebody's counsel?
No, just just a witness.
Oh, okay. All right, a witness. Good. Mr. Dizzle? Is it Coop D Izzle or is it Dizzle, sir? Yeah. Okay.
We seem to have a failure to show up for the court proceedings here.
So in the matter of Matthias versus Muse, Muse is gaming, Mr. Gaming to everybody, to the court. If you could put that in the record. All right. So the list of charges I have here, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Mr. Matthias, but it looks like we have several counts here on extortion, selling adult beverages without a permit, knowingly poisoning customers. Wow, man. Attempting to commandeer Green's horse stable, bribing an officer of law. Unsafe. He had an unsafe establishment. He's attempted to drown his customers, and I'm also hearing something about copyright infringement, like he doesn't have proper advertisements or banners.
No.
Yeah.
Your Honor, if you look right at the table over here, I'm not too sure where Your Honor has planned to put him, but as you can see, we have 2 blank banners, and I know for a fact one of those are his.
You know, someone once told me purple's the color of royalty, and this dude sounds like a scumbag. So
Yeah, we have to be partial until these.
So I think
charges are proven,
impersonation. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Strike that from the record,
Okay.
Mr. Izzle.
It's stricken.
Your Honor, as my first witness on the charge of bribery, I'd like to call forward the sheriff himself, Mr. Hodak, yeah?
Mr. Dag.
I'm not sure where you want me. This is a good spot, I think. Yeah.
All right. Do you swear to tell enough of the truth to make this interesting?
I do. Yes.
All right, go ahead.
It was about 1 week ago I entered the establishment due to a complaint, a disturbance. Ethice and Mr. Gaming were in the premises and they were arguing quite fervently. They were arguing a number of these problems that have been brought up. Apparently Muse had charged 200 diamond blocks for a drink to Ethice without informing him the amounts beforehand. There was also
What was the beverage? Do you recall what the beverage was?
the beverage was
Wait,
weakening.
I'm sorry.
A potion of weakening.
Yes.
Yes.
It
Yes.
was supposed to be just a simple, non-alcoholic drink. He invited me to come over and told me that it was going to be on the house, just between friends, just to enjoy each other's company. And things turned south from there.
Okay.
I also
ahead, Dale.
continued to ask Muses Gaming if he had a proper permit to sell alcoholic beverages on his premises, because he was also selling. What else was he selling at Thice? It was
Absinthe.
absinthe.
And,
yes,
yeah.
and he did
Is
not.
that even
he
legal
did
here?
not.
Not that I know.
As the police officer, I'm going to say no.
Isn't that a hallucinogenic?
Yes, yes.
It's a psychedelic alcohol, isn't it?
Upon me asking him for his permit, he proceeded to go behind the bar, grab some diamonds from a chest, and then he grabbed some diamonds from a chest and tried to slip them over to my area. And I'm not about that, everybody. Not about taking bribes. I'm an officer of the law.
Did you
No,
take
her
them?
dag's very
No,
honest.
I did not. Yes. So bribery. I don't even know what else. There was a creeper that tried to blow me up as I was leaving. It's just, I don't know what the guy's doing.
Thank you, Herdag.
Yes.
Your Honor, is it alright if he returns to his seat?
Yeah, the witness is dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
As my next witness, I believe Killer Dave has had
Wait,
a few drinks.
wait, I'm sorry. There was a cross-examination. Does the defense?
I don't believe there is a defense, Your
Okay,
Honor, at the moment.
they rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As my next witness, I'd like to call Killer Dave. I believe he's had a few drinks at this establishment before. Can you tell us about your experiences, Mr. Dave?
Hey, guy, we got to get him on the stand first. Hold on a second.
He's
Sure.
got to be sworn in, too. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Mr. Dave, do you promise to tell us the things that you know?
Maybe some that I don't know as well.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
So, yeah, I have, let's not say frequented his place, but I've been there. And
Well, nobody would frequent a place like that. I mean,
this is true. Yeah.
That's speculation.
Quiet, you.
ow.
Yeah.
Please continue.
And, just absolutely ridiculous prices that are not advertised. And frankly, the drinks weren't very good.
Oh,
Just
that's
saying.
that's almost a crime in itself.
Yeah.
We should
Now,
maybe
no,
make
Mr.
another
Dave,
charge. Not good drinks.
if I can ask you, please, those drinks that you were served, did they happen to be potions of weakness, or were they proper drinks as advertised?
They were not as advertised. They weren't labeled, that's a thing, but I was feeling quite weak after having them.
Mr. Dave, could you tell the court what a potion of weakness is made from?
No, I have no idea. Something bad.
Bad stuff. Okay.
Okay, and Mr. Dave, do you have a horse by any chance?
I do not. I do not have a horse.
Okay. Thank you. Is handed over to the defense then?
The defense? Okay, defense rests. Sir, you're excused.
Your Honor, if I may
Yes, sir.
enter in some evidence to the record.
Okay.
I would like to enter in Ethice's last video that he has put out on his channel as evidence to the fact that there are portions of weakness being served under false pretenses, as well as the charging of 200 diamond blocks. There's video evidence of this, as well
Yeah,
as
okay.
as well as the potential drowning
Mm.
and just unsafeness of the establishment.
All right, should we play that at this time?
I didn't bring a TV.
All right, I'm gonna play some snippets. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Dear me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's that commandeer. Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, Your Honor, as my final witness, could I please call Mr. Coop Dizzle to the stand?
Yes, Mr. Dizzle.
Okay.
Do you promise to speak your mind and give nothing but RESPECT?
I will do my best to keep it 100.
That sounds good. Okay.
Mr. Coop Dizzle, I've called you here more for the sake of being a character witness on my behalf.
Okay.
You know, you, myself, and Hodag, we were all on a team together during the most recent UHC, and I think we got to know each other pretty well during all of this. I'm not too sure. Have you ever been to Muse's Bar?
Early on when he was building it, I did anonymously gift him a jukebox, and
yeah.
I have visited from time to time.
And how's your experience been there?
Well, I haven't had the sort of horror stories that you guys have had, but I did notice one thing, which was that the absinthe, it's just milk. He's advertising it as absinthe, but when you actually are holding it, it's just a bucket of milk. And
Your Honor,
then the
false
potions of
advertising?
weakness, the potion of weakness is just a potion of weakness. So I don't know if that's supposed to be like a beer or like a mixed drink or whatever, but it's not. It's just literally a potion that makes you weak, which seems really shady. I don't know
So are
why
you
you would do that
saying
to your
that
customers.
so he is intentionally handing you a bottle of poison for your ingestion?
I believe so, yeah.
Wow.
And in the terms of being a character witness, Coop, do you believe that I'm the type that would falsely charge somebody or would bring false testimony?
I like the record to show that Matthias has been nothing but a sweetheart to me. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever met. I don't think that he would just go picking a fight with somebody for no reason.
Thank you.
Okay. Cross-exam, defense? Nope. All right, we're 3 for 3. Okay, you're excused, Mr. Dizzle. All right, Mr. Theis, do you have any other witnesses you'd like to call to stand?
Well, I would have liked to call Mr. Muse himself, but since he is not here, I would like to call myself to the stand, if that is all right.
Are you going to question yourself?
Of course.
Okay. All right, Mr. Theis, do you promise to ask questions that only you can answer and none of us really know the answer to?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good job. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Mr. Theis, tell me, where were you on that night that Muse invited you to his bar? Oh, thank you. Well, I was at my base up in the mountains. I was just getting my sheep farm and cow farm underhand, and I got an invitation to come and enjoy some drinks, so I decided why not. And I went up to Muse's bar, and as the court knows all the things that have happened, I won't bore them with the details, but one thing I'd like to say is Muse and I were getting along pretty well before this. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. What do you mean by that, Mr. Theis? Well, what I mean to say by that is I don't know if he's trying to plan something deeper with this. This is why I've brought it to the court and the server as a whole, because I think him and Ravens are doing a bit of shady business dealing. Can you be more specific, Mr. Theis? Not at this time, no. Thank you, Mr. Theis. That's all I have for you. Thank you.
All right, that was slightly creepy, but okay.
Quite impressive.
Do we have a cross-examination? No. Okay. Mr. Theis,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're excused.
Thank you.
All right, so I think that's about it. I've heard a lot of blibber blabber about this so far, but the one thing that it's my job to make a fair and an impartial decision based on all the evidence, and unfortunately, Mr. Muse is not here to defend himself, nor does he have legal representation to do so on his behalf. And therefore, I'm going to grant a small recess of this court.
But Your Honor,
Bailiff,
the evidence.
excuse me, I'm talking.
Sorry, Your Honor.
And Bailiff, I'm going to need to have you take Muse into custody and bring him to this court to be presented. Yeah, the orange jumpsuit and all, okay? And once he's here and we can put him on the stand, then that'll give him a chance to explain his side of the story, and then I can actually take away of all the evidence.
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Hodag, if you could please apprehend the gentleman, the defendant, and then let us know when that task has been concluded, and we will set up a time to reconvene here at that time. Okay.
Will do. It shouldn't take too long. I have an orange jumpsuit, and I already have my my nightstick here as well.
Give me a second, Hodag. I'll type up a warrant for you. Speaking of, here's your transcript, sir. Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Okay. So very, very well done. In summary, transcript, Muse is a scumbag. Period.
Strike the laughing from the record, please.
Excuse me, is this your court?
Where's he gone?
Where's, yeah, there you go.
Oh,
All right, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, I will say that the evidence that you present to me is quite weighty, and it's hard for me to believe this, but this is, we are a fair democracy, and we owe every person, they are guilty until proven innocent. I mean, yeah.
I like this system.
No, that sounds fine. So yeah, we'll make sure he can come here and present his side, and then we'll make a determination from there. So with that said, this court is adjourned, or this court is in recess.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm very grateful to all of you who could spend some time coming out today.
Stop your groveling. Go ahead.
Yes. Goodbye to all of you. Thank you very much.